Greetings fellow Whovians and welcome to Timey-Wimey Review. Just a quick update video of the trailer to the new Doctor Who Flux series that's coming out on October 31st. We saw a little preview clip or a little mini trailer during Jodie Whittaker's appearance on the Graham Norton show last night on BBC One. Already we know we have some returning aliens in the form of the Weeping Angels and the Sontarans. There's been a leaked photo from Doctor Who magazine of this lone Sontaran warrior, which you also saw in the trailer last night. I really like the design of the new Sontaran warrior, by the way. Very much like the ones from the 70s, very much like the Time Warrior, really. And we also see potentially, well, a Sontaran on a horse as well. That is very, very random. And we also see in this trailer clip sort of battle between two warring factions or two warrior races. Maybe that's to do with the Sontaran episode. Who knows? But we also have some new aliens or revealing of new aliens. So we have an Ood, we have the returning Cybermen. Really excited for that. I hope, really, that the Cybermen are used a bit more menacingly, really, because I do feel in the last sort of few appearances by the Cybermen, not includes in the Stephen Moffat area as well, that they were just a bit wasted. They were really good villains to have. They're really creepy, and they're just unstoppable force, but they've just been used a bit too wastefully in terms of the other sort of story arcs and storylines that we see in previous episodes. So I really hope that the Cybermen do get an impactful episode. We also have new aliens in the form of space dogs. Why not? Yeah, they very much look like everyone's Yorkshire Terrier, or everyone who had a Yorkshire Terrier, pretty much like mine, bless her. And these are apparently called the Cavanister. So already they kind of reminded me of the aliens from Warrior's Gate, from the E-Space trilogy back in the classic era of Doctor Who for the fourth Doctor's story. And yeah, new monsters, old monsters, no sign of the Master yet. Surely he's got to come into it at some point. And of course, the fugitive Doctor, very under wraps about whether she's going to be returning in the Doctor Who Flux, or maybe they're going to save her and the Master in the 3 specials for next year. We've seen confirmed guest stars for this series, starting off with Kevin McNally, most famous for Pirates of the Caribbean movies. We also have Blake Harrison, who's most famous for being Neil in The Inbetweeners, and also we had Craig Parkinson from Line of Duty and Annabelle Scully from Britannia and other BBC dramas as well. So yeah, quite exciting. And also, really, for my thoughts for this trailer, I mean, it was pretty eye-popping. And again, production values to such a high standard, which we definitely have seen in Jodie Whittaker's era. And considering most of this was filmed in Cardiff and some other areas in the UK, it did look otherworldly. It did look like they have been going to different places in time and space, and other planets as well. There was a scene or a clip of the Doctor and Yaz hanging upside down in this sort of green sort of gaseous planet, I think. So I don't know what's all that about, but again, it just looks like they've just taken the production values up to a very high standard. Really good to see that. It doesn't look like a quarry pit somewhere in Cardiff, so that's all good. And yeah, I'm just ready now for the series, the 6-part series. I don't think we need any more trailers, to be honest. Maybe a few TV spots here and there, but I'm just happy with what I've seen now. Quite happy to sort of walk away and just wait for the full series to return on October 31st. As mentioned and seen in the thumbnail, Jodie Whittaker was on the Graham Norton show last night, and yeah, she was good. She didn't really get a chance to spill any beans or anything like that, apart from just saying that it's out on October 31st, and they finished filming now. It's a wrap. We've seen that quite a lot on social media over the past 24 hours or so. They finished wrapping up. Obviously, she doesn't know who's going to be the new Doctor. It's a separate regeneration scene as far as we're aware, but hey, never say never. It'll be a really good kept secret if Jodie does know who the Doctor is. But yeah, it was good to see it, and I really want to mention in this video that yes, we're all excited for Russell T Davies coming back and the 60th anniversary, but we've still got 9 episodes to go with Jodie, and whether you like her as a Doctor or not, you can't deny that she's been a great ambassador for Doctor Who. And even yesterday on the Graham Norton show, they mentioned that she was having an after wrap party and she might have been a little bit tired and that's why she's drinking water. But it wouldn't surprise me if the BBC said, well, she is the Doctor, we really don't really want to see her drinking alcohol, just give her a glass of water. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was kind of an underlying excuse, because normally on the Graham Norton show they're usually drinking wine or champagne, but it was good to see Jodie, drinking water, and again just being that ambassadorial role as the Doctor, and I can say that for other previous interviews with her, especially like the Comic-Con at Home earlier this year. I thought she was really, really good in that. And also, it was nice to see her being a Giddy fan. She's a massive fan of Coldplay. If you haven't heard her sing a version of Yellow for Children in Need, I think a couple of years ago, check that out on YouTube because that was really good. But again, it was just nice to see her being an ambassador for Doctor Who, as well as a Giddy fan for Coldplay. It was really nice that Chris Martin got her to sit on stage whilst he was performing Universe, his new song, and just seeing her being a super fan like we are for Doctor Who. And she kind of mentioned that when there was asking the question about Comic Cons, have you been there before? She said, yes, it's ace. It's great to see people putting so much details into the costumes and just having that love of the sci-fi community. That's my thoughts on the new Doctor Who Flux trailer. Really excited now. I just really hope that Jodie, as well as Mandip and John Bishop, they all have a really good 6-episode story arc, and just that swan song to a certain extent to Chris Chibnall as well. I know people have been complaining about her performance as the Doctor and the quality of writing for Doctor Who, me included. It's not been at its strongest, let's be honest, but I really hope that this series and the 3 specials for next year just really just go out with this era with a bang. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. That's fine. All opinions are welcome, but let's show some love for Doctor Who. Really, let's just give it a chance and see where this journey takes us. So, are you excited for the new series of Doctor Who? Let me know in the comments below. Also, what's your thoughts on the trailers and the new aliens and returning aliens and guest stars? Let's have a good old chinwag in the comments. Thank you very much, as always, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And do check out my other reviews on this YouTube channel. I've just done, as part of my horror season, The Brain of Morbius. Definitely do check that one out. And coming soon, next time on Timey Wimey Review, I'm going to review something from a darker period in Doctor Who, a terrifying, very scary charity single known as Doctor in Distress. Until then, as the good doctor once said, are you excited? Because I'm really excited.